I know if a prominent political figure in your country, one who has money, who has power, and who has access to resources, if that person gives you an open invitation to visit him or to see him whenever you need help, I believe, strongly believe in my heart that you will take it very seriously. Today, I want us to look at one of the open invitations that God has given to us. And that invitation is in the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 15 to 16. I want us to read Hebrews 4:15. It says, "This high priest of ours understands our weaknesses, for he faced all of the same testings we do, yet he did not sin. So let us come boldly to the throne of our gracious God. There we will receive mercy and we will find grace to help us when we need it most." So there's one thing that I want us to learn. There's one thing I want to bring to our attention, and that is the invitation of the Lord. The invitation of the Lord is come, and He is calling you, He's calling all of us to Himself. But what is the basis of this call? The basis of the call is for us to come to Him, for us to draw near to Him. That invitation, unlike the invitation of the president of any nation, is open. The invitation, that invitation that Jesus Christ gives, is open to everyone, devoid of race, of tribe, of social or economic background. It does not discriminate, it does not segregate. So it's an open invitation to come boldly to the throne of grace. The second thing we need to consider is, how should we come? We should come boldly. We should not be ashamed of ourselves. There's nothing in us that should make us feel less of ourselves when it comes to coming to the throne of grace. When you go backwards in verse 15, the Bible says that this high priest, that is Jesus Christ, understands our weaknesses. He understands our weaknesses, and he is one also who is perfect, who went through all testings yet was without sin. So we need to come boldly to him because he understands our weaknesses. We need to move on and consider further what actually is Christ calling us to when he says come boldly. In verse 16, it says, "Let us come boldly to the throne of grace, where we receive mercy and grace to help us in time of need." So there are two things. There are two things that we will receive when we draw near, when we draw close to Jesus. The first one is grace, and the second one is mercy. You see, grace and mercy are two divine ingredients that we need to live for him. You need grace and mercy to live a godly life. You need grace, you need mercy to be sustained. They are preservatives, divine preservatives. You need grace, you need mercy to do what pleases God. You need grace, you need mercy to do the work of God. You need mercy, okay, whether you sin or not, because God is holy and we are being transformed into his holiness. So we need mercy even for those things which we are not conscious of, but which we unconsciously do, that do not align with his perfect will for us. So we need mercy. So he says come. So you see, brothers and sisters, I don't know if you would come. Like I said, if the president or an important political person in your nation gives you an invitation to visit him, to visit him whenever you need help, I guess you would go there. What about this? You need help in time of need. You need grace. You need grace and mercy to help you in time of need. And this grace and mercy is available. Would you come? It's only Jesus that can keep you from falling. It's only Jesus that can keep you from sinning. It's only Jesus that can empower you to do his will. It's only Jesus that can keep you, that can preserve you. And all of that is available when you come close to him, when you come to the throne of grace. Today, I plead with you, come to the throne of grace. Come to Jesus, regardless of the challenges, regardless of the issues you are going through. He is able to help you.